Our Earth is an oasis, a delicate blue marble suspended in the void. It thrives under the steady gaze of a perfect star. For 4.5 billion years, our sun has been in its main sequence, a stable engine of nuclear fusion. It is the steady beating heart of our solar system. Liquid water is the signature of our world. It exists only because we orbit in the perfect habitable zone. Deep within its core, hydrogen fuses into helium. But fuel is finite. The delicate equilibrium of gravity and pressure will eventually break. Today, they dance in perfect harmony. But stars age, and stars die. The story of our sun's demise is the story of Earth's destruction. But in the cosmos, nothing is eternal. The clock is ticking, and our star is running out of time. As the sun ages, its core contracts and its outer layers swell. The first casualty is our delicate climate. The sky turns into a furnace. Global temperatures skyrocket. Trapped heat energy births hypercanes, massive continent-sized storms that tear across the boiling oceans. The oceans, once the cradle of all living things, reach their boiling point. Billions of tons of seawater evaporate into the atmosphere, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect. What remains are endless deserts of salt and cracked mud. The majestic Pacific and Atlantic are reduced to barren scars on the face of the planet. Every drop of moisture is violently stripped from the soil. The global ecosystem collapses entirely, leaving behind a sterilized world. Forests that stood for millennia ignite and burn to ash. The lungs of the earth are destroyed, turning the green planet into a charred wasteland. Our grand cities, our monuments of steel and glass, become silent tombs swallowed by the sand. The legacy of humanity fades into the sweltering dust. Even the frozen extremes of our world cannot withstand the encroaching fire. The polar ice caps dissolve into boiling water, instantly flashing into atmospheric steam. Seen from orbit, the transformation is complete. Earth is no longer a world of life and water, but a desiccated wasteland suffocating under a thick blanket of greenhouse gases. The sun begins its final, terrifying phase of expansion. It swells violently in the sky, bombarding the sterile surface with unbearable radiation. Under the immense thermal pressure, Earth's crust cracks open. Rivers of glowing magma breach the surface, remaking the planet in a baptism of fire. Our beautiful home is reduced to a glowing ember of molten rock, a dead world, waiting silently beside a dying star. Yet, the boiling of the oceans was merely the prologue. The true monster has just awakened. The hydrogen at the sun's core is finally exhausted. Without the outward pressure of fusion, the core collapses, igniting its outer shells. The star swells into a monstrous red giant. Mercury, the closest planet, stands no chance. It is engulfed by the expanding boundary of the dying star. The intense heat vaporizes its solid rock. Mercury is completely erased from existence, absorbed into the star it once orbited. Venus, a world of thick, toxic clouds, has its entire atmosphere blown away by the ferocious solar winds. The naked rock is left exposed to the inferno. Soon, it too is swallowed whole. 2 planets are gone, leaving only one rocky world remaining in the inner solar system. On Earth, the sky is completely consumed by the dying star. It fills the horizon, a burning wall of plasma advancing steadily toward us. Surface temperatures reach thousands of degrees. The very crust of the Earth melts, turning the continents into oceans of liquid fire. The moon, our silent guardian in the night, cannot survive the gravitational tides and extreme heat. It fractures, breaking apart into countless glowing pieces. These massive fragments rain down upon the molten Earth, a final apocalyptic bombardment from the satellite that once guided our tides. Transformed into a sphere of liquid fire, our world awaits its final moment. The expanding star knows no mercy. The outer atmosphere of the red giant finally catches up to Earth's orbit. An unimaginable wall of fire sweeps across the void. Now, it reclaims the very atoms it once nurtured. The planet's orbit decays, dragging it directly into the stellar inferno. In a matter of hours, the Earth is gone, swallowed by the very star that created it. Our home ceases to exist. Mars, further out, survives the immediate purge, though it is baked into an even deeper red. The planets of rock and metal are no more. The inner solar system is now a graveyard, completely cleared by the bloated star. The sun, once a gentle bringer of life, sits alone in the void as a swollen cosmic monster. The era of the inner planets is over. Earth is gone, but life always finds a way. Jupiter's moons, once cold and dead, are transformed. The red giant's touch fractures their icy shells, revealing a hidden internal ocean. For the first time in millennia, sunlight brings significant warmth to these frozen frontiers. The red giant fills the sky, dominating the local horizon. Beneath the surface, the moon's core is reheated. Fissures appear, venting warmth. Icy microfractures reveal a secret internal temperature shift. Frozen cliffs collapse on a global scale, creating humchis. Water turns to life. Where once there was only sterile white, now vibrant green vegetation thrives. The atmospheric collapse of the inner worlds creates new opportunity. Swelling gases and dense clouds reshape this once barren moon. Life is ready. A vast liquid ocean forms, peaceful and reflectively quiet, under the light of a new star. This golden age will not last, but it is beautiful. The ocean's true secret lies in its depths. Hydrothermal vents ignite the first sparks of a new ecosystem. The recipe for life is here. The rhythm of new waves washes against unknown shores. This new world is delicate, peaceful, and tranquil under its temporary sun. Borrowed time, borrowed light. From this ocean paradise, the cosmos still watches. This temporary Eden thrives, a jewel in the crown of a dying giant. Jupiter is a constant reminder of cosmic scale. For a brief moment, the cosmos creates paradise, a breathtaking oasis of hope, the last and greatest achievement of the sun, before the end. Even this beautiful oasis cannot escape destiny. The star must take its final breath. The red giant cannot sustain its immense, bloated size. It finally destabilizes, violently expelling its outer shells into the deep vacuum of space. These expelled layers form a planetary nebula, brilliant, glowing cloud of ionized gas. It is a spectacular, colorful shroud marking the death of a star. The nebula expands, carrying heavy elements forged in the star's dying heart. These are the very building blocks for future worlds, scattered into the galaxy. Piercing the beautiful veil of gas, we find the remnant. Stripped entirely of its outer layers, the exposed core of the star burns with unimaginable, concentrated heat. This is a white dwarf, a dead, hyperdense, stellar core. It no longer burns nuclear fuel, but shines fiercely purely from leftover thermal energy. Incredibly, this stellar remnant, packing roughly half the mass of our original sun, highs, crushed by gravity into a sphere no larger than the planet Earth. The nebula will eventually dissipate. The white dwarf will cool over trillions of years, fading into a cold, black sphere. The story of our sun ends in ultimate, beautiful silence. The universe is vast, and our journey has just begun. If you liked this video, subscribe and click the bell to travel the cosmos with us.